Hello friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Jess. I'm so glad that you guys are joining me because we are going to be planning for the week of the 17th through the 23rd in my catch-all planner. So for my new viewers, welcome. My returning viewers, welcome back. Glad that you guys are joining me. So just to share, it is already dated up and I've already whited out the dates because I started to record, realized that when I thought I hit the button, it didn't actually record, so I had to back up a little bit and try again. But anyways, before I jump into planning and showing you what stickers I'm going to be using, I wanted to kind of share with you my planner so far. So this is the first week of the month. I did not actually touch my planner when I was on vacation. I brought it with me, but I didn't touch it. So we're going to be doing some back planning, probably in another video. So that's going to be like Thursday through Monday. And then this is it this week so far. But yeah, so now we're doing the 17th through the 23rd, which is already dated up because again, user error, technical issues. I don't know what you want to call it. It's probably a little bit of both. But anyways, we're going to be using the Past Times sticker book. This one release, I believe it was in like the fall of last year. Or else it was in spring of this year. I cannot remember, but it's a cute sticker book. So I already have stickers picked out. I actually had a different large square, but it got ruined. So I had to use that one, but I have like an idea where I just want to have just a nice little floral-y spread with a few quotes. So this week, oh, and Duke keeps on jumping up to say hi. I keep on having to move him. So this week I have I think this one was supposed to go there. Yeah. So this week I have an author chat on Tuesday. Saturday I am planning on going to Saturday I am going to IKEA. So I can pick up some bookshelves, which I'm so excited about. And I'll kind of share more about that. And then Friday, I'm supposed to have like a work summer party. I RSVP'd, but like if you were to ask me right now, Jessica, do you want to go? I would tell you no. Because Friday night, I am going to want to stay home. So hopefully by Friday, I will be feeling a lot more extroverted because like usually, oh my goodness, Duke wants food, by the way. Like he's not going out there and checking his food bowl to see that, hey, he actually has food out there. He's gonna bother me until I get up and get him more food because he thinks that that's the only way that he's going to get it. But anyways, when I accept invites, it's usually because I'm feeling very extroverted in the moment. And then things change and my introverted side comes out. And then I'm like, oh crap, why did I say that I wanted to do that? Okay, but anyways, I'm hoping by Friday I'll be feeling extroverted again, but we shall see. So I have big boxes, I have small boxes, I have checklists that I want to use, and this is we're gonna keep it like a relatively, I don't want to say simple spread. We're gonna keep it a nice functional spread. So then that way, like, yeah, it'll just be an enjoyable spread to use. I absolutely love these floral stickers too, by the way. So, okay, so my apartment is small. It's like a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. We have a kitchen, and the kitchen is like stupidly small. And then I have like a dining room that's like attached to the living room, or kind of like off of the living room. And honestly, that dining room is stupidly small you know, same as basically everything else in my apartment. So when I purchased a dining table, I had an idea of, sorry, I'm like kind of feeling like I want to put these, like this one somewhere different. I think we're going to actually put this one right here. So when I bought my dining table, I had this idea of how it would fit in my dining room. Like I had it measured out and all that jazz. And once I actually put it up, I hated it. I did not like it. So I've never really used this dining table. It's basically just kind of stayed as like a spot to accumulate stuff, like Goodwill stuff that like boxes that need to go out into the trash. So I've decided to go ahead and give away my table. So then that way I can be able to clear out that space, and I can be able to put in like some bookshelves, because I need some real bookshelves. And then I also, sorry, right now I think I'm going to go ahead and like try to find like, so just a few more little accent flowers to put around. But yeah, so I want to put up some bookshelves, kind of make the space like a little bit more cozy. And I want to look for some, I want to look for a litter box furniture. So then that way I can like have like usable furniture, but I'm hiding the litter boxes in it. And I'm hoping, like I need to start really looking for that. Like I've seen some good options online, but I haven't made any final decisions about it. And I'm going to need to do that. But I'm so excited to like put in some actual bookshelves, and that's what I'm going to be picking up from IKEA. Fortunately, IKEA doesn't have like the litter box furniture that I'm thinking of, so hopefully I can be able to find that somewhere else. We're going to add in some of these little gold headers, by the way. Like I knew that I wanted headers, but for whatever reason, I actually passed these by when I was initially flipping through the sticker book. But yeah, so I definitely have some things planned this week. And then it's just it's just like my normal things or anything that may come up later on. You know, this one, I'm actually decided I'm not going to use it in that box. I'm going to use it right here. Sometimes I would much rather use that as like a to-do sort of header. And I think on that note, I think we're going to call this one done. See, a super, super simple spread, but I really, really love it. And I'm also really glad. To like almost be done with those. So, since I didn't have to like flip through the sticker book, and this was so quick, let's go ahead and back plan too. We're not going to have that be a separate video. So we are all set up for the 17th through the 23rd. Now we're going to go ahead and back plan for the 6th through the 10th. You guys are just going to join me as I fill this in. So pen. Okay, so first of all, we went to, and this is kind of things that I'm going to like fill in on this. And we're going to take this out. So we went to the Muji store on Saturday, and I think I should actually okay, so I want to kind of figure out like, how do I think we're going to use this for both Friday and Saturday, and I'm going to kind of like date up like one thing that we did on Friday was walk around New York. And I'm gonna put, I hit 22K steps. 5'8", Muji, and stationery. Apparently I can't spell. So we went to both the Muji store, which is like I think it's like the Muji actual flagship store. Oh my gosh, the amount of stationery items that they had. But also they had clothes. And if you have not checked out, like if you live in New York or if you live in San Francisco and you have not checked out the Muji store, I highly recommend it. Like my son found, he found like a couple of shirts that he really liked. I found a cardigan. I know I had like another friend where she purchased some shorts and stuff from them, and her son purchased some clothes. And the Muji and the stationery store is really, really good. Okay, so yeah, so 5'7", we didn't. I'm trying to think. I'm like, was that the day that we went to the Lego store? We did. We went to the Lego store on the 7th. Which that was really fun. Like that was, I think that was like their main flagship store as well. And it was huge and it was so much fun. I bought a couple of Lego sets, and I haven't bought Legos in like years. But I bought this little one that has like a little unicorn, or you can do a duck. I think it's a unicorn, a seahorse, or a peacock. I think that's what it is. I currently have it built as a unicorn because why not? And then I also bought a New York little souvenir set that I think it's just so much fun. And I'll try to like maybe insert like a couple of little images in this video as I'm editing to kind of show you. So yeah, hopefully it works. This is me pointing to a spot that I'm hopefully gonna put it. But yeah, we will see. And then of course on 5'8", we went to Barnes & Noble. We went to 2 of them. So Barnes & Noble, I'm actually going to white that out. I'm going to put, we went to 2 plus, I'm kind of trying to decide how do I want to put this. I think I was going to put like author event. And then at the Barnes & Noble author event, it was with Bryn Weaver, and that was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I cannot write in this very well though. Normally, I do not white it out this much. Although that was a very long event. Like we seriously thought that we were gonna get out of there early. Did not happen. Like we were thinking by 7:30 we would be out, because it was like 45 minutes of her talking, and then the rest of the time was signing. And unfortunately we got seats towards the back, which meant that it took us quite a while to get through the actual signing event. Okay, so Thursday, did we have anything actually scheduled this day? Well, yes, we did. So on Thursday, I went to go see Elise. And then we had pizza for dinner. And that was so much fun. I am like seriously so grateful for the people that I was able to meet. So I'm gonna just kind of like go through and just write in some stuff. I'm probably going to speed it up, but basically Thursday, our flight actually got in a lot later, or a lot later than what we expected. Like maybe we were about 2 hours behind schedule because of delays. So Thursday, our flight got in. My son basically he wanted to take a nap because he could not sleep on the plane ride. But after he took a shower, he was like, nope, I'm up. Let's go explore New York. And we just literally walked around New York. We went to Central Park. We went to Times Square. We got caught in a downpour. It was the best start of a vacation that I have ever had. So I'm going to do a really quick journal about that, and I'm going to speed through it. So then that way it's not wasting like a ton of time. All right, so then Friday was a beautiful, beautiful ferry ride. I kind of wish that I had like a box that I could be able to put that in. So I'm going to grab the sticker book that I initially used for this because I want to have that in a box. I'm thinking, let's use this one. So we took, so I did like an Uber to Ruth's house. And then from there we took an Uber to the ferry. So we had a ferry ride from New Jersey into New York, and it was so pretty. Absolutely, like I loved the views. Like I love being able just to be on the boat and feel the water and just see like the difference between the New Jersey and the New York skyline, and it was just gorgeous. And I really thought that I was going to be taking the ferry more than once, but I actually only ended up taking it one time. And then, so then Friday, I'm going to do it again, like a little bit of journaling, but I'm just going to kind of share with you guys before I start journaling. So basically, Friday was the day that we ended up walking almost 22,000 steps. Like, I think I was like literally 9 steps away from 22,000. So I'm rounding up. But anyways, we completely just walked the city. And it was just, I don't know. It was just so much fun. Just kind of just walking everywhere, taking the subway to where we needed to go. I love navigating the New York subway system, metro, whatever you want to call it. And 100%, when I go back to New York, I will be taking the subway just as much, if not more. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this was also the day that we went to the zoo, and I cannot believe I forgot about this. But this was the day that we went to the zoo, and we went to the botanical gardens, which I was not impressed with the Bronx botanical gardens. I enjoyed the zoo, but I don't know. I compare like every single zoo to the Nashville Zoo in Nashville, Tennessee. And if you have never been there, it is like, in my opinion, one of the best zoos around. They are huge. They have tons of animals, and they're continually expanding. So Bronx Zoo was absolutely gorgeous, but I felt like there was so much wasted space that wasn't being used, and I really truly hope that they do like expand more. Okay, so then Saturday, we met up with Donna, one of our friends from our book club, and meeting her and her son Lucas was absolutely fantastic. We actually had vegan sushi for lunch, which was her son's suggestion, and it was like it was so delicious. So I'm going to kind of take like a little bit of room right here to journal, and then kind of take over here. Saturday was another big walking day, and just for whatever reason, it was a lot more exhausting and a lot more overwhelming almost than what it was the day before. And I think it's because we had we had like timed things that we were trying to do on Saturday, and I definitely think that that kind of like made it a little bit more stressful. But I'm going to go ahead and journal, and then we will move on to Sunday. All right, and then Sunday we went to the MoMA, the Museum of Modern Arts, which was absolutely fantastic. Like I'm not necessarily a big museum goer, but I really enjoyed the MoMA, and I especially loved being able to see Vincent van Gogh, Vincent van Gogh, if I'm going according to the Doctor Who and pronunciation. I don't know what the proper pronunciation is, so I apologize. But we were able to like see the Starry Night painting, and I think he had like one or two other paintings there, and they were just absolutely stunning. But it was just so cool to be able to see that painting in person. And then Sunday we also had a Yankee game, which was absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so I'm a Dodger fan. I've really only been a baseball fan since like 2015 when my son started liking sports, and I have really grown to love I've really grown to love baseball. Like I love watching it. I live games. I am just so freaking happy. Okay, yeah, that's in the Bronx. So we went to a Dodgers and Yankees game. We have seen the Dodgers play the Yankees in LA back in like 2019, and it was so good. And I was just like absolutely stoked to be able to see them play in New York. And I'm gonna do like a little bit of journaling, but basically where we were sitting, there was like a couple Dodger fans in front of us, and it was like, I felt like a lot of them were like younger kids with their parents, because every time that me and my son would cheer, they would turn around and look at us and be like, what are you guys doing? And then we were surrounded by Yankee fans who were the best people. Like they were hilarious. They were so kind. And just the energy between the Dodger fans and between the Yankee fans was just, it was so electric. And the Yankees ended up winning, which was like, it was the last of the 3-game series. The Dodgers took the first 2. So we would joke with them. We're like, you know what? We're okay with you guys winning because, you know, we have to let you at least win 1 game, right? But it was such a good experience. And I was actually kind of glad that the Yankees won, because then I got to kind of see like the celebration from that. And they played like that old New York song, and it was just so good. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of journaling about that. And then we will move on to Monday. All right, and then Monday, I actually need a box. Monday, we had, we went to go to a Mets stadium tour. And I kind of realized that I did not include like a box for that, and I think that it is appropriate to. So the Mets stadium tour, I will say, was a little stressful. Oh, this is a different book. This is a different book. Hold on just a second. This page is the Bright Travel sticker book. So I'm going to see if I can find a small box in here. I've used up a lot of these. I think I can use one of those. But yeah, let's see if there is a small box. I may just go ahead and use one of these ones to say priority, and then I'm just gonna like white out the priority, maybe put in like a today instead. We're gonna set that aside as a just in case. Yeah, let's use one of these. I'm thinking for color, let's take the green. We're gonna put it like right there. And then instead of the priority, we're gonna do today. I like that. Okay, so basically Monday was, number one, we had a flight to go home. But we had Mets in the morning, and then, but right before going to the Mets, or the Mets Stadium in Citi Field, Queens, or the Citi Field in Queens, we were dropping our stuff off over at Ruth's because I had to check out of the hotel. And then we had to hurry to Queens, which was very stressful because we were in fact late. We were late by like maybe 2 minutes. And then after that, we met Ruth, and we just kind of walked around the city just a little bit, like just for a couple hours, before heading back to her place so I could get an Uber to the airport. So what I'm gonna do, and Monday was still a good day. I bought some books at the bookstore, or not at the bookstore. I bought some books at the airport because they had them one of the shops had like buy one, get one 50% off. I can't pass up deals like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do like a little bit of journaling about that day. I wish that I had more time in New York. 'Cause like, there was just so much that I wanted to do, and we couldn't do it just because of time, but it definitely makes me want to plan another trip. All right. I have to say, I kind of loved this method of like back planning and reminiscing on my trip. It was kind of like a little fun activity to do. So this was the beginning of the week, and then this was my actual vacation. So I had some nice little journaling because honestly, like I had intended on using a notebook and journaling at the end of the night, and at the end of the night, I was just exhausted and like fell asleep really quickly. But then we have next week, so I am all ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this little combination video of doing a quick plan with me and then doing some back planning. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thumbs up, subscribe, click that notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the next video.